hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:30 flight. The moonlit wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, "Hurry boy, it's waiting there for you." Gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the things we never had. The wild dogs cry out in the night as they grow restless, longing for some solitary company. I know that I must do what's right, sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. I seek to cure what's deep inside, frightened of this thing that I've become. Gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. We're gonna take some time to do the things we never Hurry boy, she's waiting there for you. Gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. 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 We're gonna take some time to do the things we never
Wow, 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 wow.
Africa defines Toto. For me, and in my book, Africa definitely defines Toto. It was the first song that I had listened to and reacted to from Toto, Africa, and I instantly became a fan. literally the moment the music, all that the African kind of music, the percussions and all, gentle percussions, and that I don't know what makes that sound like a horn or something, but it's something different. All of that, everything that was composed, and then the way he sings, it just makes you feel good about the song, and it gives you the vibe of pure Africa. I loved it the moment I listened to it, and I have newfound uh, understanding of the song today, because the first time when we reacted, Savio, we were looking at the video of it, and the video is so misleading that you just can never figure out the song, at least this song, from the
Something in
video.
a library or
I
something.
know
if I'm
he's
not
somewhere
mistaken.
and she's somewhere and something is happening, and at midnight something is happening, and the 12:30 flight and all that.
Okay.
So I just couldn't figure out. Today I feel, and I may have a sort of interpretation of this song, because I was determined today that I'm going to listen to the song and I'm going to understand what the song means, because the last time it was impossible to get it, and that was almost 7 years ago when I just started reacting to music. So I feel this is more about not about a lady and love of his life, but that's what I felt, that it was love for the land of Africa, and he wanted to do something for Africa, and he was, it was romantically written and expressed. It was more for the land of Africa, for Kilimanjaro, and something he wants to do over there. And he's saying, all of that I want to do, and I will do that now. And that's what I felt that he wanted to. He's reaching Africa. There is a man who sees him, maybe some guy who can, a psychic or something like that, and he says it's waiting. And he's saying, this time I'm determined that I'm going to do something. Yeah, so it's more than just a lady in his life or love of his life, something like that. The project in Africa is more of love.
What are your thoughts on the music, the vocals, the storyline in the lyrics? What are your thoughts, Max, initially?
I was expecting something in tribal music and lots of drumming with the hands and all that, but it was satisfactory. Lots of lines there, the Seven Gitty and the Wild Dogs and all that. So it's like a love song with African twist in it, So a little bit here and there, some drums and a little music, and then a little bit of that. What do you call the instrument where you have a stick and you keep hitting it?
Marimba.
Oh yeah.
African version, whatever it's called. So interesting instruments like that. So it had the African feel to it, So even if you're not understanding the lines well, because I'll not really listen to a landscape, I was listening more to music. So I was hearing 100 Men or so, and then Wild Dogs and all the Sengittis. I didn't understand really what was going on. So it was a really fun song to listen to, really. And the voice of the artist is like a child.
Yeah, his voice is like longing for something.
Yeah. He's
Yes.
longing for Africa.
For me, essentially, it's a love song.
Yeah.
It's about spending time doing things that really matter. For whatever reason, I felt like this person, the man portrayed in the song, the main man, the main hero, he could not spend much quality time with his loved one. But now, because of the rains in Africa, down in Africa, he suddenly had this time on his hands, and she also happened to have this time on his hands. So they could spend time indoors doing the things that they never had the time to do before, which is spending quality time, being close to each other, and having that intimacy which perhaps they lacked in the past. So for me, it was mainly about that. But the beauty of Africa, the things about Africa explained in the lines, giving you that jungle feel, that safari feel, as if you're in a safari and you're relaxing in your tent nearby. It gives you that feeling throughout the song. It's more of a nighttime feel right from the start. You hear the drums echoing tonight, but she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in, 12:30 flight. So it's like someone is coming in close to him, dear to him from some other country. She's coming down to Africa. Her moonlit wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. I stopped an old man. The second verse is like, I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, hurry boy, it's waiting there for you. So some wise lines, one wise line by the old man, that hurry boy, it's waiting there for you. What are you doing here talking to me? It's out there, waiting there for you. And then it's going to take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. So his love, his longing for his lover is so hard, so bad, that he's willing to, he's saying nothing is going to drag me away from you this time. Even 100 men or more cannot stop me. It's like very filmy, as we say in India. It's very, very dramatic, filmy, very romantic also, that he's willing to do anything. Nothing is going to drag me away from you this time. You know, when you're away from someone for a long time, especially a loved one, that's when you realize the value of that person in your life. So this is what has possibly happened to him. You know, as a songwriter or the title, the main person in the song, this is what is happening to him. He's actually realized the value of this person. She's been away. She's now coming in on this flight late in the night. He's dying to meet her at the airport and spend time with her. And this is his longing. You know, nothing, it's going to take a lot to drag me away from you. Then it comes down to the chorus. I bless the rains down in Africa. So when I heard the song the first time as a child, I thought, I guess it rains down in Africa, because Africa is a continent which you don't really associate with the monsoon season. At least not in India. We've always saw images or heard of Africa or saw movies portraying Africa as a very hot, tropical, more hot place, not even tropical. Hot place with, you know, open lands and animals, wild animals, etc. So I never really thought of it as a place where it rained. But here the rain is, he's saying, I bless the rains down in Africa. So it's raining heavily, and that gives him and her time to spend indoors, doing things they never had the time to do before. Or spend time being close to each other, quality time, because otherwise maybe they'll be out on a safari, they'll be out exploring. They won't really actually get to speak or communicate with each other on a more intimate level. So this, I bless, he says repeatedly in the song, I bless the rains down in Africa. Going to take some time to do things we never had. You know, I never had possibly the time to do before or in the past, due to whatever reason. Then the second part of the song, the wild dogs cry out in the night as they grow restless, longing for some solitary company. It's all about love here. It's all about that companionship. I know that I must do what's right. Sure, as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. Beautiful description of the landscape of Africa. You know, if you talk about Africa, one of the things that really comes to mind is the safari, of course, for me as an Indian, but also the Kilimanjaro and also the Serengeti. So he's intertwined, the TOTO as an artist, as a band, has intertwined these wonderful elements of African landscape into this song so beautifully. The Serengeti, the Kilimanjaro, the wild dogs, the wild animals, the sounds echoing in the night, you know, the villagers possibly having some quiet conversation so as not to get the attention of wild animals lurking close by, the hyenas, etc. Beautiful, beautiful. I seek to cure what's deep inside, frightened of this thing that I've become. It's going to take a long to drag me away from you, yada yada. What are your thoughts on these lines, Kirti and Max? You know, all these lines of the song, you know, if you'll have to dissect certain lines that you really liked, or what do you all understand from all this?
Now you changed everything that I thought about it. Now I really feel that it was about the lady and he's longing to spend time with
That's
her.
my interpretation. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
that fits here.
Yours is one way of looking at
No,
it,
but
that
that
he wants
fits
to do
here.
something for Africa.
Yeah, I felt that.
And he's possibly feeling that he's not able to do it for whatever reason. So this time he wants to do it. It's raining hard. But for me, it's essentially about spending time with his lover.
You make sense.
While it's raining down outside for whatever reason. So he's blessing the rains for happening at this moment. And he's able to spend this quality time with his loved one, which he possibly couldn't do in the past for whatever reason. Maybe they were miles apart, or they couldn't just spend that quality time together, much of it anyway. What are your thoughts on this song, Max? As a young man, what are your thoughts about this whole song, the lyrics of it? What is your analysis as a psych in Cafe Enoma, on Cafe Enoma?
Well, now that you have explained everything, it is
No,
truly...
not about my explanation. What did you have in your mind when you heard the lyrics or you read it on
What
the
I had in mind, it's like a invitation to Africa. So Kilimanjaro is here, all the animals are there, wild animals and all, the rain going on. So I thought, oh, rain is going, must be a very good thing in Africa.
Yeah.
It's a good, I was imagining the rain going on in all the South Africa and all that in the forest.
Definitely watching the Amazing Race,
Yeah.
practically all the seasons, and back to back in recent times, in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Definitely, Africa has become close to my heart too. Earlier I had a particular notion of Africa as I grew up, and it stayed with me for a long time. But now, after seeing so many tasks on the Amazing Race and showing such beautiful parts of Africa again and again and again, practically every season they've gone there to some or the other part of Africa. I definitely I connect with this song on a completely different level today when listening to it after so many years. Definitely connected with it very deeply because now I actually read between the lines and I also understand the lines so beautifully. It describes the landscape of Africa, the topography of Africa so intimately, so beautifully. Makes it such a picturesque place to visit. And at the same time, he's talking about his heart condition. And he is longing to spend quality time with his loved one. He wants to do this. It's a beautiful combination. I would call this a perfect song. I've listened to more than 8,000 songs on YouTube and reacted to them. I would call this one of those perfect songs. It doesn't come along very often. You can say 1 out of 500 songs, you come across a song that is so close to perfection. Musically, the arrangement of the music, the choice of instruments, the words, the way it is sung. This is one of those songs where everything is so close to perfection, in my opinion, of listening to music. It's just one in the 500 songs or 1 in 1,000. It's a lot to say. It's like one of the best songs that you can hear, and it's just so beautiful. The description of it all, essentially a love song, but at the same time, quintessentially a song about the topography of Africa. At least the Africa that we all know through the images. We may not have all had the good fortune of being there. So the Africa that we know through the movies, through songs, and of course through TV shows. What are your thoughts, just to give an idea on the lyrics? Either ways, this has been requested by our long-time patron, YV. Thanks for your love and support. The dozens and hundreds of patrons over the years who have supported us, and of course our subscribers who have subscribed to our channel on YouTube and been with us from day one till today. Hundreds and thousands of you all. It's quite incredible. Considering that we do so many different genres and so many kinds of music. Today we are doing TOTO Africa. Tomorrow we may be doing an African artist song. So that's how we are on Cafe Enoma. And that's the beauty of it. So to have that many kind of hundreds and thousands of subscribers still supporting our videos and still supporting us, it says a lot on this platform. We definitely are one of the longest running reaction channels on YouTube. I hope we can continue this wonderful, wondrous journey that we are on. We are extremely grateful to YouTube and all of you guys, our subscribers, for keeping us around for this long. Thanks a lot from the bottom of our hearts. I don't know.
Of our hearts.
I'm getting it wrong again. Anything you'd like to add at the end?
For me, when you said about the Amazing Race, one thing I've noticed in the Amazing Race, when they go to Africa, the continent of Africa, mostly they will stay the night there, and that's what I like the best, because most places when they go, they are jumping, literally hopping from place to place. The task is over here, or the whatever detour is over, and then you are going to jump and then go to another place the same night or something like that. Take your, start your journey and plan your journey and your plane route or bus route or whatever. But I like in Africa, you go there and you will spend the night there. Next one,
certain seasons you could actually tent there. Camp there.
And they show the beautiful sunrise in the morning and the whole African charm. The places that they stay are so natural. There are no air conditioners or no these hotel lobbies and things like that. It's different. It's nice. It's so natural. It's so earthy. And when you see that, you long for it. You want to experience that. You want to experience that night that they experienced in the nature. And woke up in the morning and just nothing, no disturbances, no gadgets, and you're just waking up with the nature. That's what feels good, and that's what this song also essentially is portraying. That's why this song is special. When you listen to it, it actually makes you connect with the earth. That's
definitely makes you connect with nature and the earth a lot more. That's for sure. That's it from us in Cafe Enoma. Thanks for being with us once again. Goodbye.